Tree. They were a little inconvenienced by what they figured to be a man who would be known as Twilight Link. He's currently with the party. However, there's a little bit of distrust going on due to the attacks of the Yiga, currently stressing a few of our heroes out. What will they do? Where will they go? Will they redecide where they wish to go? I don't know. That's for them to find out. At the moment, the group would find themselves currently making their way out of Rito Village after preparing for the rest of the morning. It's around maybe 11 o'clock to almost 12. They're beginning to make their way out from Rito Village along the winding path of Hyrule ahead over what seems to be a, over what seems to be a lake and a mountain that's jutting out of it. There are trees lining the left sides, birds fly over, a few woodland critters run by. Who's leading the party at the moment?
Well, I was gonna say Ezio because like you would know somewhat the direction to go.
That's fine by me. With that history check you got previously, you would know where to go.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I would like you to roll me a d50.
That's a very weird one.
Let's roll. Oh god. Okay, I need to move some of this stuff off my desk so I can press the button.
Push the button.
All right.
What did you get?
37.
37?
Yep.
As you make your way through, I'd like Minerva and Bruno to roll me perception check.
13.
13.
19.
19. As you go, you would notice Bruno, you're kind of looking around, not really caring too much. Currently there's a floating Yiga man with a sign that says "I'm with stupid" still, and it's held above Twilight's head as he's floating and just
Yiga.
walking by. Chica man, sorry, I got Yiga on the brain.
No worries.
I'm mad. Okay, I'm sorry.
You get sabotaged your setup. That explains it.
So everybody
Oh my
understands. Like, have you guys seen that meme from that movie Deliverance, where that old man with the face that just kind of goes, "Yes," like he just kind of looks at him and just shakes his head, but he doesn't say anything.
Think another
Actually,
one,
yeah, I think another one.
Yeah, that one.
I
Yeah,
don't think anyone cares.
that's what I do. I look at the guy with the sign and then I do that. That's what Bert.
He gives you the same nod. He gives you the same nod back. Minerva, however, you notice that there's something strange in the air around here. You've been around Rito Village enough. You know there's a lot of fresh air from the plants that go nearby, but a strange scent hits your nose.
What?
Roll me a nature check.
Nature. Oh boy, let's see. No.
Can't really place it. It's a very strange scent. You've never really smelled something like this before, but it's pungent, whatever it is. It's there for 1 second, almost indirectly in your nose. You have to scrunch your face up, like cover your nose a little bit, and then the second you take your fingers off, the smell's gone.
The hell was that?
Something wrong?
None of you all smelled that. That was.
No.
Ugh.
Smell anything? I mean, smells like fresh air, but that's about it.
That would be normal, but this was.
Huh.
Ugh.
Hmm.
The hell?
Strange.
Maybe you should wipe off your upper lip. That might help.
You go and you kind of say it like just for fun, like no, you don't believe him. You kind of like rub the top of your lip. There is something there.
The hell?
Ow!
The sound of a car speeding away.
That's not the sound of a car speeding away. That's the sound of the monk in my other group running someone over.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
Welcome to Mario Kart. But as that's going on, you just hear a resounding. Hold on, that did not play as loud as I wanted it to. Come from the little fairy above you. They seem to immediately dash into the tree line. Shadow, may you please describe your character?
Okay. So, in the distance, there would be a, looks like an armored mass, but medium height, so about 5'6". The only thing that would be sticking out would be, bright red hair. The rest is covered in a armor.
What seems to be the metallic humanoid-shaped man steps out from the forest, looking at this little globule of light. He is shown from the forest's background as clear as day.
He would be a Hylian.
That's what you all see. What do you do, Shadow?
Well, Aron will actually walk towards the party.
You hear the clang of the Hylian-shaped man walking towards you. Like it sounds like metal bars falling onto the ground every step he takes.
Hey, anyone else hear that?
No, it's clear as day. I'd hope you could hear it.
That's why I'm asking.
There's no way you could not
Right.
hear that.
So my question, rather than can you hear that, is that where the fucking smell came from?
You don't know. You want to go smell him?
You really think I'm going up there like that?
I mean, Hylian deodorant is pretty good. I mean, it might be fine if he's wearing deodorant, but I mean, if not, that's probably where the punch smell came from. Whoever it is.
You motherfuckers
God
deodorant?
dang it, guys.
Hylian deodorant, the new sponsor of today's video. Hylian deodorant. It gets the
Nice,
tough
the new
smells
deodorant
out.
gets the tough smells out.
Good damn it. My bad. So let me get a realistic sound effect of what you'd hear as he's walking forward.
I knew that would be the sound.
That's every step he takes. A single bar falls.
Man, those are pretty loud.
Yeah.
Well, if we wanted to be stealthy, we're definitely stealthy from like 10 miles away.
No kidding.
So
Well,
Anywhere within
what do
that
you-
10 miles.
again, what do you all wish to do? As you see the man approaching you, what do you wish to do?
Ezio's gonna look at the group and say, "Well, should we confront this person?" Or, I mean, they're walking right towards us. Some ears. All right, that's it. I'm going over there.
He's not holding up a weapon or anything, so he does not actually look hostile.
I would go up to him, but before I get to him, be like, "Can you stop walking? Sounds like a bunch of breaking metal. Please, my ears can only take so much. I'm an old man.
Aron will stop moving and stare at him.
All right. So
Sounds
who
like
are you?
action zone.
You can call me Aran. I am a traveling Hylian. I am looking for someone. Maybe you know him. He's small, about maybe 4 feet. He had a mask on and was using a blow dart. A blowgun. Blowgun.
Uh,
Hmm.
well, I think
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't think we haven't seen them in ages.
I've been chasing them.
Huh. All
What?
right.
They were last seen in this area.
Well,
I have some unfinished business.
last time we saw someone in that description was literally on the other side of
Don't say it.
Hyrule.
Don't say it. Don't say that fucking name around me.
No.
I'm a little stressed.
I'm not about to say the name.
Don't say it. Don't you
Don't
fucking
worry,
say
I'm
it.
not saying the name.
Sauce!
Just what?
Sauce.
Moving
Apparently,
on.
What's his name? Sorry. Say it. Sorry. I need to know his name again. Sorry. Your boy? No, not him. I'm talking about your actual character.
Aran.
Aran.
Aran kind of like gives like a questioning look, like he lifts his foot off the ground, like slightly sets it on the ground.
Okay, that's better.
Sounds like heavily armored.
Anyway, Ron.
What do I want to say? I want to say haram.
What's making you chase this person?
He killed my sister.
And his eyes just widen, and he's like, I'm gonna just take a step back. Hold on.
Is that his jaw moving? Is that why?
every single bit of movement, he raises his hand.
Christ.
Fully armored, so yeah.
Just he cocks his head to the right.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus.
Fuck! It's
What was
fucking
how-
annoying!
What with how much noise you make walking, it's no wonder he's been able to avoid you.
Gives a questioning look. What do you mean?
Please, no more.
Oh, you're deaf, aren't you? To that.
No. I mean, what sound are you talking about?
Anyways.
Can somebody please turn off stop dropping stuff? I'm trying to read here!
Dropping stuff.
That time was both him tilting his head and dropping something.
Jesus.
Well, what do you wish? What do you all wish to do? Do you wish to take him into your ranks? What do you want to do?
Well,
Mean.
considering he wants to kill, who,
I mean, I don't think any of us had really any love for that guy. So
Stop it! I'll put him on the goddamn top of Death Mountain and kick him in there myself.
Okay, Link, listen, we're not even gonna mention, but
You don't even know him.
exactly. I don't know him.
Trust
That's
me,
probably for the
you don't-
best.
You don't want to know him. With the amount that he tortured me and my sister, you do not want to know.
Play that fucking noise one more goddamn time!
What is?
Jesus!
Hey, bro. Like, hey, he's stepping. Let him walk. That's how they sound up in Goron City. Ain't that right, Bruno?
Yes, I've been there before too.
Um,
The Goron. They
huh?
wear my armor.
No wonder it's
What?
so clunky and loud.
I
Yes.
can't hear you. What did you say?
I think Bruno went deaf.
Isn't he from where you are?
What?
I'm going to lose
Don't
my
shout.
shit.
I'm not deaf. the fuck?
Link keeps walking.
I just follow behind Link. It's like
Just keeps walking.
Also,
I just want to
Mike,
continue, man. I just want to continue.
is there any dead creatures around?
Bro, what
This is asked outside of character.
Yes,
I'm
there
about
is.
to be a dead creature if I hear that sound again.
I'm asking
Yes.
that because of an ability.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Because that would be
Roll me an Arcana check for me.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I'm like, he did this now? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's something that you could.
I know. I'm like, now? Okay.
Why not?
Your deck.
Why not?
Let it be known, subtlety is not in the dictionary.
Hey, bro, listen. Who the fuck died around me? Okay.
No,
I
I was
need to-
just curious. It's out of character anyway, asking that. So, 14.
There would be. You look around for a moment, and then your eyes kind of like dart to one creature, and it seems to be passing through the redhead of the group and making its way into the air, kind of going towards. Well, you'd guess where they came.
Hmm. He just tilts his head slightly. Someone died here recently.
I'm guessing that's what you smelled then? Dead body?
That would kind of explain that scent. Yeah, it was pungent.
What type of creature would it be? Because I would be aware of what creature it would be.
Humanoid?
It's a humanoid that died.
That.
By the
Huh?
way,
Huh?
from what you guys, there's currently a man currently clanging his way out of a nearby forest, has walked up to you, said, "Hey, I'm looking for Sorton, basically," and now there's a dead guy nearby. Just for context.
Yeah.
You know, guys, I'm getting kind of a few red flags here.
Look, we haven't seen the individual you're looking for in a really long time. And we're currently... and we don't really have any idea where he might be. So, unless you're heading in the general direction we're going, I don't really think we can help you.
Let's see. Sorry. I'm just gonna change your nickname so I can actually, see it, because I can't see it. I don't know what your name is. Sorry, say it again. Sorry, Shadow. What's your character's name again?
Aron.
Ariak. All right. Well, fucking what is it?
Aron. A-R-A-N.
I'm about to have cardiac arrest if I have to listen to this shit any longer.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, you're dying.
It's not
Ron.
Aron.
Are you,
It's
tripping
Aron.
out on the
Aron.
game right now, man?
It's
Is
an
that
A,
in
not an
character?
I'm okay. Like the Pokemon!
Aaron. Yeah, that's why I just named
No,
it Aaron. I can
Aaron.
actually.
It's not Aron, but it's not Aron, but
Aaron.
it's
I like that better
Aaron.
because it makes me remember you're a steel
that one.
type.
It's that one.
Aran. Got it.
Aran.
Aran. He's a country now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
I'm
So.
gonna
He is
change
hot out.
it again if you're gonna say that.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Here.
All right. So with that.
All
right. Aran, can you roll me a perception check?
All right.
And Nari, can you roll me an Arcana check?
Sure.
And finally, Twilight Link, roll me a survival check.
Does a 25?
25? Oh, is it a crit
20.
or no?
It's a
20?
20.
Dirty 20? Okay.
Dirty
Yes, it does. I want to get Nari's, and then the other Nicks I want to get both Nicks out the way first.
10.
One.
All right. What'd you guys get?
I got a 17.
12, 17, 13. Okay. Also, Nick, you're currently eating your fucking microphone. Just FYI.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. So we'll go through order from highest to lowest. Currently, Aran, you've heard sounds before, right?
Yes.
You make sounds, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
There's distant wail of something in the corner. All from what you can hear. Let me double check my volume real quick. Sorry. From what you can hear, you hear this.
You son of
Big.
That's what you hear.
Oran will immediately turn to that direction of that sound.
You turn, you look to your right, you gauge it come from that direction. If you had to think, you see a dying tree in the corner. Cherry blossoms are currently fading away from it, turning from pink as they fall from its stem to gray. A large tree surrounded by other smaller trees in the middle of almost an estuary, way off in the distance, about maybe half a day's away from you. Roll another perception check. Nari, from what you hear this. Something happens nearby. I'd say Bruno would be standing near you.
11.
You'd see a flash of something go by, but that's all you'd see. Nari, you hear this.
Buddy link established.
You hear that, and you never heard sound like that before. You look around yourself. It's not coming from your book. Look over to Bruno. Didn't come from him.
Quickly check my slate.
You check your slate. It seems to have a function on it. A little purple circle has now appeared in the bottom right of your Sheikah slate.
I guess I'll try either tapping it or holding it.
You go. Hold on 2 seconds. You go and tap it, and you just hear a voice from the slate.
Function unavailable.
You've never heard this voice before. Something's not right.
Something feels weird.
There was a howl off in that direction. He points towards.
Minerva, you heard an inkling of it with your passive perception, but just barely. You'd assume that somebody stubbed their toe, but that's all you can really gauge from it.
There was also some weird flash of light as well.
Huh. Well, should we just ignore it and move on because we do have a time limit?
Yeah.
Which
What
way
direction did you hear
see-
it from?
It would be the direction they came from, right?
You hear the sound. You heard it from a large tree. You can point in the general direction if you choose to.
Yeah, he's pointing in the direction of the tree.
He points at it. You guys never really noticed it until he pointed at it. The Deku Tree used to have vibrant amounts of leaves that you saw before in your recent travels, similar to the tree on Satori Mountain. It's just stems.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Wait a second, no, that can't be right. The tree was in bloom when the last time we were there.
Yeah, it was. Last time I seen it, it was beautiful, like in bloom. Now it seems more lifeless than anything.
Twilight, you said that was You said the tree was. You said, ugh.
Logan,
You said the tree was like that.
I text you. Get out.
I said the tree was dying.
Okay.
I can
It
see
looks
that.
pretty
When I
big.
when I
It's-
saw the Great Deku Tree last, its
Mhm.
face was almost in this permanent moan.
Oh, that can't be possible. Link turns around. What the fuck?
That-
What?
Yeah.
We need to get over there quickly, I think.
Yeah, come on. We should pick up the pace then.
Yeah.
Look, metallic individual. We've got places to be. If you are, We don't know where the person you were looking for is, but you're.
Listen, you're hired. I'll kill him. Let's get fucking walking.
Ezio would be like, all right.
What he
All
says.
right, there we go.
Ezio would continue following the pathway to the Deku Tree.
Let's go.
Mhm.
Well, the map he has to it. From what he
You
remembers.
go. You could just tell from memory.
Yeah, from memory.
Remember a nat 20. I remember that nat 20.
I
That's the
remember
first
that.
you've gotten in a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all
Let's go,
continue
everyone.
walking.
Double time.
Okay, so you're gonna go at an increased pace. I'd like you to roll me 2d50.
Okay. Mm, 45 and 36.
Okay, as you guys are currently walking, you like people in the back of the group. You kind of notice that Angie Link's kind of like first he's like at anger at first. He's like, God damn it, a tree's dying. He's just fucking double time walking it. But then he looks back at Twilight Link. It's kind of like sashaying behind everybody, and he goes, "Oh, I may be wrong here. I don't want to be wrong here. Okay, come on, just keep going, And he just keeps mumbling to himself as he keeps going forward.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, no, sorry. Rito Village, Kyoji. You
Okay.
just left the village. I
Okay.
said that at the beginning of the session.
Okay, I
Okay.
didn't catch that part
But-
because you caught me off guard with the story thing, and I get to record the very beginning. All right.
So you're still walking. At the moment, as you're making your way down the winding path, you make your way over towards a large bridge. The bridge, a few of you, most people who came through this area would recognize this bridge. This bridge is the same one that you all had to pass before Rito Village was attacked. Most of you would know where this bridge is, knowing what's going on. Can everyone roll a perception check?
$18.
Perception in bot.
Natural
Invite.
20 for a total of 28.
With observant, okay, I know what to say there.
Minerva sees the gods.
I've been waiting on this joke for months.
Perception,
So
right?
go on. Everyone, everybody roll in the bot.
I got a 24.
Ah,
Oh.
Not just a nat 20, a
You
29.
just had to one up them, didn't
are you
you?
fucking serious?
Unfortunately, there's one problem. There's only one problem with that. Minerva has the observant feat. She still normally sees better than you, even with that feat.
True.
But we got two natural 20s. Okay, so if you got below a 15, if you got below a 10, damn, bro, it's kind of windy out here. It's kind of windy out here. Is that with a 15? If you got a 10, you notice that the air around here, well, it's both getting windy, and you hear the sounds of crickets for some strange reason. It's the middle of the day. Crickets shouldn't be out. You go, people who got a 15, up to from between 10 to 15. As you look around, there's some birds flying through the air. They seem to be people who grew up in this area, you'd notice that the birds are a little larger than usual. 15 to 20, you'd notice that there's a lot more clouds in the sky as well. And now the two natural 20s, Kyoji. You notice all of that, as well as you're walking through what seems to be windmills jutting out from a large chasm below. Think the Great Canyon. You walk around, windmills are lining the area, gathering energy from what seems to be some sort of purpose. You've never really figured it out. However, you hear what seems to be another strange sound. It's very distant, but you do hear.
Appointed time has been reached.
Minerva, you hear that too.
Oh,
Followed by Minerva, you in particular, you notice.
Can you play that again?
yeah,
Nick's,
someone was moving.
Nick was fucking grinding. Nick is apparently grinding stone in the background. You hear.
Wormhole available.
very, very far away. If you had to gauge, it's near the bottom of the chasm. Would you like to take a look down?
Sure.
Oh.
Shade,
Oh, wait.
would you please describe your character?
You look down and you just kind of see a young man on his back, hair just in his face, kind of just staring up. Not quite seeing, but definitely awake and breathing.
You also see a little bit of blood going down the side of his face. That little bit of blood. You go, huh, that's a strange person to see down there. I wonder how he got down there. Minerva, you kind of look up, you kind of do a double take initially. I have a picture for this. If you give me 2 seconds, I'll be able to post it.
1, 2.
I'm going to. All right, guys, session's over. I hope you guys had fun. I'm going to.
Wait, what? What happened?
No.
What going now?
I'm going. Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow. God damn it. Let's see. Let me get the picture. I have it set in my fucking server. I saved this months ago. Standing above this individual is a large. How would I put it? Actually, I really can't describe this creature. I'm very good at my description game. This is something I don't even think I could put to justice. So I'll just post the picture. The image.
Where'd you post the image?
It's going to be posted in session text. You see this looming above the individual. A creature about maybe 20 feet tall, looming over him. A tail wagging, a skeleton-like tail dragging into the walls behind him, leaving shards of bone in the stone itself.
Oh, sick. A metal cover.
Hey,
Okay, so 2 things. One, there's someone down there. They don't look too hot. 2, what the fuck?
oh, what are you looking at? Let me.
Did I
She points at the thing. Like,
As you look over.
what the fuck?
You initially
Oh.
Person who needs help, 2. Huh?
2. By the way, 2, Minerva, as you look down at the individual.
It's not what it meant by wormhole!
Shade, you are currently laid out next to what seems to be a fishman. A Zoro, in particular.
Uh-oh.
You see, Nari, you can feel a presence. The presence, you have, like, I hate to say it, your gaydar's kind of clicking. You look down to your right, there's a man next to you.
Oh my god.
What the hell? I'm just a little.
There's a man next to you now.
Hello, sailor.
Oh my god.
Wait, what do you mean there's a thing how we what when did hello?
He's currently
Hello.
Did you check the?
About hello?
KOG, you haven't reached a stable yet.
Oh, okay.
Currently laying on the ground. You currently see Minerva. That's the same man who was on the ground. Nari, it's seems to be a dude with white hair.
So he can teleport? Okay, cool.
Okay, I did look over too when they pointed it out. I'm just.
This guy was already gone by the time you looked down.
It's like, no, I mean, the thing Minerva still has her finger pointing at is the creature, so.
The cat is here now.
Yes.
Also,
Hey, kitty.
also again, Aaron, you kind of go, take a second, you go, I wonder what's down there. you take a second and you look down. Give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
The joys of heavy
Do
armor.
not. I swear to no. Stop it. Do not have a hairball in my room. Get in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's a 16.
Plus, with the +1, don't forget.
Yeah, I mean it's still.
Oh,
Yeah.
Currently, as that metal clang goes, it seems to go from and stop about halfway before its sound can even reach the creature. Currently, looking down that area, you recognize that thing. That thing, that fucking tall, bony bitch, is one of the things that killed your family.
The big creature?
Big creature.
Oh.
One of the big things that killed it. You weren't able to take it as you were. Can you kind of gauge if you can take it now? It's iffy. But from all you can hear, everyone hears this, so I'm gonna go and raise my volume a little bit. Hi, Logan! That's all you hear, resounding throughout the mountain floor itself.
Ah.
Whatever,
You know,
whatever the hell that thing is.
I don't want to getting near the town. We need to deal with this.
We should.
It's currently in the middle of a chasm. It's about, if I had to gauge the feet down, hey, my boy, my boy Shade, you fell down there. You'd know the distance on the top of your head because your head hit the ground. That's about a 454-foot drop.
You know,
I know that creature.
Oh yeah.
That creature is related to Sorted.
Think it's related to him?
No, it was one of the things that killed my sister, and it was because of him.
Listen here, Twilight, listen, I'm very sorry. Wait, what the fuck killed your sister?
No, I was just looking back and forth
hold
between
Sorted the one
between
that
the.
placed this on my sister.
No, I was just looking back and forth between the new individual and then the creature animal, and he's all.
Look at the new individual. They have an uncanny resemblance to somebody.
Attention. Must.
Nara, you good over there?
The person right here. Are they okay?
No.
Alright, so as they would go over there and say, "Oh,
Do
you
you need medical attention?"
You look down to them. This individual, I'm guessing you have like a hood over your head right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like partially covering their face at the moment, like their eyes are just covered by the hood. The lower parts of their jaw is just kind of exposed. They give them like a shitty grin, just like, no, I'm not okay.
Barely alive.
Well, Alright, well, as they would go over to the individual and say, "Well, I have a med kit I could probably give you. You think that would help?"
I think we should deal with the thing down there first.
Yeah, but how far does that fall?
I'm still looking. Yeah, what's the creature doing?
Currently, it's just wailing into the air at the moment.
It's in a chasm. How?
You're taking a bridge over it.
Taking a bridge over it.
Again.
Buddy, do you know anything about that? Maybe why it's there?
No. I don't remember shit. I fell.
You know, the way it looks at it, as it would look down, that's a really long fall. I don't know if we're gonna make it down there to even kill that thing or attempt to kill it. There's gotta be another way down there, though.
Would you like me to make your way down?
Guys, is it?
You do
doing
realize
anything?
we have the high ground, right?
No, I didn't. God, it's like, listen, like he said, you fell down that hole. Nice fall. Good job not dying. But second off, for the love of God, we have a job to do.
That's true.
We can okay, if we ever counter this thing again, we can kill it, but
Again? What do you mean again?
if we ever
Can we take it out quickly?
Well, considering the way that thing looks and how menacing.
Yes, we can take it out quickly. We'll take it out with one big shot. It'll take 5 seconds.
I think one. Alright, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna try something.
I mean, it should be possible, given there are a lot of us here.
This won't take out of the minimal hours we have.
I mean, he's not
Maybe
wrong.
if we can put our head. There is. I'm like, I do a head count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Mike.
7, 8, 9.
There's 9 of us. I think we can at least get the jump on this thing and maybe take it out.
Yeah, but like our individual with head trauma is currently saying, how the fuck are we gonna get
There's
down there?
8 of us.
Do you want to get down there? I have a way of solving that issue.
How?
Around cast dimension door.
He's got a way. He's just.
And he's gone.
It's like, hey, what the fuck? What the fuck? And he's
Just
already
go
down.
through the portal.
No, only one person can go with you, man. It's dimension door, not dimension portal.
Mhm.
Well, somebody want to come down here then?
You know,
Grab somebody
You
and
should
get
have
us
been.
as Ezio was like,
through. And he's gone.
I was gonna say Ezio was gonna go in there and he's gonna try something.
That's fine.
And,
He
like-
didn't go through it. He just cast dimension door. He didn't go through it right away.
You know you do. As second you cast dimension door, you go. That's how it works.
Okay.
Mhm.
So currently, as you looked over there, currently you look back over to your new ally who's currently clanging metal everywhere, and not only does he go, and now he kind of goes.
Uh-oh. Ezio's gonna stare at the thing and then he's gonna try to use one of his abilities.
What you gonna do?
Laser.
Laser.
The-
Okay, well, wait.
You-
But if
you
we're
part your
gonna
left foot.
attack this thing, we should do this in sync.
You kind of part your hair immediately, and you guys hear what seems to be a familiar sound of a guardian laser, kind of targeting something. As you go, you see the beam go and target the creature below, and it continues to beep readily as he gains more and more accuracy. Hey Shade, what are you up to right now besides dealing with head trauma? What do you wish to do right now?
Good question, no clue.
Would you like to describe? Would you
How
like
far down is the drop again?
454 feet exactly? You got
Fun
down there.
time.
You got down there easily. However,
Yeah, but now I'm back up there.
yeah. But now your memory's kind of coming back to you for getting hit.
You didn't take the fall initially. That's in what deck? That's not what put you on your ass.
The creature slashed a rock wall to the right. A rock came flying in through its tail, rolled up its back, went into its neck, and shot out of its mouth, hitting you into the skull, knocking you on your ass.
Right. I'll be honest. I'm not fighting this thing
I could have.
right now. I'm gonna go over the other way.
All you hear is Ezio kept saying, "Get back here, you motherfucker!"
And you jump off the edge after it.
I went through the door.
It's like, oh, you
Yeah,
You win.
He went with our he's currently
Why-
getting
that's
it's
why I
not,
used
by the
you.
way, it's not running away. It's charging towards you two on the ground right now.
Oh, did the laser do anything?
You're still targeting right now. If you want to fire, go ahead. Roll me a D20 plus 7.
Okay.
So he's charging at me.
He's charging at both of you. Yes, he's currently
Okay,
about 400 feet away.
Can I cast something at him then?
Sure.
Die. No, never mind.
I'd like to cast Big B's hand.
Big B's hand. Let's go, Big B's hand. As a little projection of a
24.
of a purple hand. That does not hit. It currently goes. A purplish hand begins to appear right next to you, almost as if it's wearing a glove. 24 does not hit, by the way. Right now, what do you wish to do?
Huh.
Yeah. But it's gonna be clenched fist, by the way, of that.
Okay. It is currently about 500 feet away.
Alright, as you always say, well, that didn't work. And then he pulled out his Thunder's dual swords and began to charge at it.
By the way, you noticed you hit pretty damn well. If this was spot on, a Yiga member you would have hit. Your friends hit. Hit a building, hit. Something doesn't feel right. You hit this creature. Nothing didn't work.
As you would back off and say, something ain't right. This creature isn't taking our hits. It's more like the hits are going through it.
Big B's hands clenched his fists. Creature's charging towards you. It was going. I'm gonna roll for it. Okay, cool. It made it 3. It's 200 feet away now. And
What?
as it continues to charge forward, you notice that the bones in its palms and then its feet begin to bore into the ground, tearing the ground itself, increasing its speed as it begins to increase traction, tearing the ground, leaving large claw marks in its wake.
Get your friends out of there, by the way.
My what? My grunt. What the fuck are they? God damn it!
Look,
No!
one of them is. Only one of them might even consider closest to you, and the other is an associate.
Nari,
Literally.
Nari, shut the fuck up! Get me down there!
Hang on.
Nerva just watching it speed at them like, huh.
Bruno's gonna make.
What do you call? What do you call? I grab Link on the shoulder and say, "We're not fighting. We're not fighting this thing." And then I go ahead and then I make the door, and then I jump it with Link. Because that's how
Ezio would be. Ezio would say, "Well, since nothing works on it, I'm going to do the right thing here." And you just see him start sprinting away and shoot like he. He's just sprinting the other way away from the creature, saying, "Well, you guys better start running because I'm not gonna stay here. Bye bye."
Yep, and that's the same thing Aron's gonna do.
Oh my god.
They're gonna die! Smoke it!
Okay,
I mean,
so
he has spells in some way too,
so they go down there. Link will click as soon as Link appears down there. He clicks his shoes together, casting haste on himself. Okay, Nari. Okay, Nari. Bonus action. What are you gonna do? Nari. Bonus action. What are you doing? Everybody else, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna give Link a guidance.
Okay, cool. As bonus action. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's okay. Bonus action. Okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, no, right. Because your stupid spell Ooga Booga cantrip. Yeah. Bonus action. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So, okay, cool. Okay, Nina, Minerva. What are you doing?
Remember, I said we're not fighting this thing.
No shit. All right, and Shade Bruno. What are you guys up to as well?
So what are we doing?
Shade is going to look at the bridge over the chasm and go,
You give it time. Give it time. Honestly, it's
I'm-
something you can do right away.
I'm going off the bridge because I don't want to be on it when it
Get
collapses.
to that point. That's all. Okay.
Yeah, let's get to the other
Don't worry
side of the
about it right
bridge.
now, right?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Going off the bridge? That's. How tall
We're
is the
not
bridge?
jumping off the bridge. We're going across it to be off the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to go in there? It's not fun.
Oh, I could tell. Only dumbasses can jump down. And then I just walk across.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Walk
I'm getting.
across the bridge and prepare to fire bomb arrows at the bridge once everyone gets across.
Okay. All right. So as that goes, currently, Angie Link, if I remember correctly, let me make sure I have the speed right. Okay, so he clicks his shoes together. action, he'll cast haste on himself as well, doubling the haste action, increasing his speed. Type that. Okay, so Angie Link will charge over towards Ezio. Ezio, you're breaking. Ezio, you're hauling ass, right? You're fucking sending.
No,
You're
I'm
going
just sitting
as
it.
fast. Dude, you're shitting your pants right now, bro. You're going as fast as humanly possible. And like a blur, a man appears right in front of you.
All I see is a blurred out face, and I'm just like, and I'm like, oh.
The man is kind of going a 400 feet a turn.
All right. I'm like, this is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea.
Oh, it's a bad idea, huh? Oh, it's a bad idea. He grabs you. And Ezio, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution is a D20, right?
D20 corrects. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea, you motherfucker. Why the fuck did you come down and go? Why the fuck did you come down and try to fight that thing? You know you can't take it.
You know, I at first I was trying to make sure that guy didn't die, but you know, it probably was a bad idea considering how dumb what he did was.
You know what? You know what? You're protecting the ignorant. I like that. You're doing a good job, but don't die for it.
16.
16. You passed the save. Currently, 1 minute you're there. Next minute you're about maybe, if I had to guess, like 700 feet in the air, and a large sonic boom is heard from the bottom of this cavern.
Did he do it? Did he actually do it?
That's Railgun, baby. It's the first casting of it in this campaign. Railgun is a homebrew spell that you can actually learn. It shoots a target. It can shoot a metallic object 300 feet. I said 300 feet in one action.
Ah, yeah.
Ordinarily, it's supposed to be used for items like coins and stuff. In my campaign, you can use it for movement. So currently, in about a second, he was shot 300 feet a second into the air. 6 seconds has passed. He's starting to slow down at about 800 or 900 feet above the cavern. I hope you have a way to slow down fall damage.
You know, let me check my inventory.
Oh god.
Oh god, I'm dead, bro. There's nothing there.
So if someone wants to catch him,
God.
if someone wants to catch him, that's on them.
The only way I'm surviving is second wind.
Oh shit.
So Ezio's gonna brace for impact and try to land across the bridge.
See him flying, call Pegasus and go after him.
You personally try. Grasping hand. Currently, he's gone 800 feet into the air. Bigsby's hand only moves 30 feet a turn.
Okay, let me see.
Okay, as that's going on, Nari, Link just kind of looks back over to you. Your ears are kind of ringing, by the way, Nari. You're a little bit deafened at the moment.
No, I can't do that.
You're kind of deafened at the moment. Again, Kyoji, what are you up to? Bruno, what are you up to? Shade, currently there is some strange bullshit going on that you've never seen before.
I'm gonna cast Fly on myself and try to at least get to a point where at least they won't hurt if I try to catch them.
Okay, got it. As you look over towards Shade, you see what seems to be spectral wings forming onto their back. One draped in a white-like aura, the other one bony in a sense, as he begins to levitate off the ground and flap the wings, making his way towards the center of the
Ezio say, all right, I got one option here. If I don't do it, I could die. Well, it's worth a shot.
What are you gonna do?
He's gonna go towards like the you see him as he's landing towards like the next passing, right?
It's about to be your turn. It's about to be your turn in a second. Kyoji, what are you up to? Minerva, I'm guessing you're just gonna blow up the bridge.
I'll just wait to blow up the bridge because I realized flying's not a good idea. We're not exactly out of the woods for that yet.
Okay.
Speaking of,
continuing
I can't do it at the moment.
All right.
I'm just probably watching off, like, see what's going down there if everyone's getting out.
Okay, so
Also, Twilight, what are you up to, by the way?
I would like to cast Armor of Genova, and I'm just gonna try to keep my pace up with the rest of the group.
You're currently across the bridge. You cast Armor of Genova, a blue-like aura begins to drape you as you see that there's almost like a little bit of an outline lining you as you begin to look around your group. You keep pace with them. You're kind of just standing on the side waiting. Okay, that's what you're doing. Okay, top of the turn. The creature. Hey, Angie Link, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? What's good, homie? What's good? Oh my guy, what's good? And we're gonna roll. I'll roll. Okay, so here's a question: do you guys want to see this in the chat, or should I keep this secret?
Scared.
I'm terrified.
What do you guys
I
wish?
can't even bear to watch.
I mean, I can see it.
No, do you wish to see it or keep it secret?
Let's see it.
Let's see it.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
so the first strike, 14. That whiffs. Okay.
Oh.
That was a nat too.
14. Second, 30. I think 30 hits him. And then lastly, it'll take a bite strike at him. 16. 16 actually hit him? It hits him just barely.
Holy shit.
Oh, my poor boy. Oh, my poor baby boy. But unfortunately, as I'm going to describe this first, as you see, they take one claw strike at him. As the one claw strike, he dodges the first one, but then bones from the ground from where it was running unleash from the ground, piercing into his arms. And you've guys seen Angie Link get hurt. He goes into a spiral, and you kind of see him go limp for a second and then come back. He's at 1 HP.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Just for context, he has 126 hit points.
Ooh. Okay.
I told you this thing killed Arian's family.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a moment. No, Jesus.
Link kind of just like you see him just like kind of recoil, and then that same rock that hits you, Shade, it bores another rock from the hole, leading it from its tail through its torso, through its neck, and begins to try and fire at him. As it goes, the rock would collide with him, but you see him go, raise his fist into it, and try and parry it off in the best that he can. To which he does. He casts shield on himself. He barely made it, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, that's that thing's turn is done. Hey, everybody, what are you doing?
Hey, yo, I got you.
I think he's currently trying to.
How far is Link from me?
Around 30 feet. You saw this all go down. You've seen Link. Like I said, you've seen Link get hurt. Shit don't look good. Shit don't look good, bro.
Yeah.
Go on. Sorry, Arian, go on.
Phantasmal Killer.
Phantasmal Killer?
Yeah.
Sorry, let me check what that does again. I don't know what that does.
It's a spell.
I don't know shit, Sherlock. I know what the spell.
Basically, creature you tap into the nightmares of a creature you can see within range and create an illusionary manifestation of its deepest fears, visible only to that creature.
Okay. What save does it roll?
What save?
What save does it make?
Wisdom.
Okay.
If it fails, it takes 40/10 psychic damage.
Okay. Cool. Let me go and get my dice roller up. So I'm keeping it safe, a secret. I'm just giving you a little taste of his attack rolls. Okay, so D20 wisdom save, correct?
Wisdom, yeah.
What's your save DC?
Alright, what
Wisdom?
that'll tell me. 15.
It passes.
Okay.
As you go, you try and reach into its nightmares of the dead from within it, and you think, you know what? This thing killed my family. It must be with Sorton. It must hate Sorton. You spawn a little Sorton right in front of it. All it does, it looks over to it. and then some bones begin to shoot out, clobbering that illusionary sword, as it just gives him both middle fingers and fades out of reality.
All right.
Okay.
So with that, Nari, your turn. Nari, your
You said
turn.
Link's within 30 feet of me, right?
Link's within 30 feet of you, yes. But there's also Aran, who's within 30 feet of you as well.
Frick.
Decisions. Speaking of decisions, hey,
Yeah.
Shade, buddy, can you roll me an acrobatics check, please?
I have my dice right here, by the way.
Sure.
I promise I'm not lying.
I hope not.
Where's the fun in that?
Exactly.
14.
14. As you go, you make your way over, your wings beginning to grow, the skeletal wing on your right beginning to form more with feathers as it begins to glow in almost a radiant light. As you flap your wings once, you go into a spiral trying to go and catch this man. Hey, Ezio, my boy, my orphaned boy, can you roll me a acrobatics check?
Acrobatics. Okay.
Yes.
That's my acrobatics. All right, that's cool.
All right, I'm giving you time for your decision, by the way.
Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to make this invisible so we can at least run away.
Okay, if that's what you choose.
Nice.
So,
4.
What'd you get?
24.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. As you go and you see what seems to be a strange individual with wings flying below you. Like, yeah, that can break my fall.
Well, there was one thing he was thinking of before that. I don't know if it. He was thinking about using. He was gonna say if that person couldn't catch him, he was going to use corruption's aid.
Okay. All right.
Basically, even though it's a bad idea, it would save him from the fall, and at the same time, it could also cost him.
Hey, it could save your life. It's better to be alive than dead.
Right.
Okay. So with that, you continue to fall. Can you both make me strength saves?
Yes, strength.
Oh, I love this already. See?
That is a 10.
10. Okay. And Ezio, what'd you get?
23.
You saved it. Currently, my boy Shade, you're kind of not used to this. You've never had to catch someone from a fall, especially going at that speed. So you're like, okay, you had to reorientate yourself after your spin. You're flying backwards with your chest to the sky, and you feel like, damn, bro, I wasn't looking at the ground a minute ago.
Way to fly though.
Yeah, you're like, okay, but now you're kind of like, damn, bro, I've never seen the ground come this close to me. Currently, that man hit you, and you collided into one another. You will both take.
Oh God, I don't think I have time to cast what I was gonna cast.
You will both take. Let's get it. 45 bludgeoning damage.
How much HP do I have?
However, against all better judgment, Ezio is currently gripped onto your right shoe. Right around your ankle, you could feel a vice gripped onto there.
Mike.
Stranger, I'm gonna need you to actually get above that, because right now you're just gonna make me fly into something.
Okay, gotcha. He holds on to like your stomach instead of holding onto your leg. Tries to grab and hold on.
Yeah, monkey bar climb and just grip onto their stomach.
Not
somewhat vertically. It wouldn't be too hard.
And then if you want to stabilize yourself out, roll me another strength check, Logan.
Okay.
How many hit points does my character have?
It depends. It should be on your sheet.
It's gone.
It's gone.
17.
17. Okay, hold on.
No,
Let me
15.
And
I put the wrong number.
yeah, no.
It's 15.
What's your hit die?
Where is that on here?
It should be under the hit point section.
Where is he? Ezio. Here he is. I got your sheet. You should have 99 hit points.
Okay, so I'll just put that there, minus 45.
Yeah, minus 45. Yeah, 99 minus 45.
Quick math. What is?
There you go. You have 99 hit points total. Okay, so as it's all going down, would you roll again, Logan?
15.
15. You kind of stabilize yourself. You're like, damn, bro, this motherfucker's heavy. But you're gonna like flap your wings and kind of like have to go with the wind. Go with the wind as you notice the turbine's going. You kind of catch the wind itself and let that take you back to where you need to go. You can begin to ascend. It's gonna take a while. Hey Nari, how you doing?
Alright, so I have 54 hit points left.
You're good. Nari, how you doing, buddy? What's your plan?
I was going to. And then yeah.
His brain shut off for a second. Sorry,
No,
say it again.
wait, you guys couldn't hear me?
No, not a word.
No.
God damn.
Say it again. This is fucking great. Say it again.
Okay. So I need to cast. I'm going to cast invisibility at 4 levels that I can target 3 people.
Okay.
And I'd also like to use Misty Step as a bonus action so that I can reach everyone with a total of 80 feet of movement. Or 85.
So you try and invisibility everybody, then Misty Step away.
What's that?
Invisibility everybody, Misty Step away.
Yeah, I think with a total of 80 feet of movement, I should be able to reach everyone and touch everyone.
At the moment, currently, Shade and Ezio are 250 feet above the ground.
No, I'm
Above you
talking
at the
about
moment.
specifically me, Link, and Iran.
They're both 30 feet away from you at the moment.
Frick, I did my math on. That's 90.
Okay, what about
30, Nick, 30, 30. You're in the middle.
Oh,
Nick,
so wait,
you're
that's yeah, that's
You
that's
literally
90 feet.
could walk to them. No,
That's
they're
what I'm-
30 feet.
I said
Where are
30,
you getting
30.
the extra 60?
Oh, so I have enough then. Okay, yeah, so let's do it then.
Yeah, seriously, where were you getting that
Oh
extra 60?
Look, it's been a while.
Jeez, man.
So, Nick, Nick, can you roll me an intelligence? Can you roll me an intelligence check real quick? Just FYI, by the way.
Is
Me?
it like me personally intelligence check or like?
Nari, roll
Sounds
it.
like in real life. You want
Yeah, that's what it sounded
A
like.
little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Can you roll an SAT score, Nick?
What's your FCAT?
Yeah. Let me add that with a -10 modifier real quick.
What's your FCAT? God damn it.
22.
You know how invisibility works. When you cast it on yourself, invisibility allows the target to be invisible itself. If you cast it on Link, it's kind of already seen, so it's just going to take a wide swipe at him, as well as after you cast a spell again, invisibility ceases to work. Meaning, if you Misty Step after you go invisible, you'd be visible again.
True, just me, yeah.
Nari's smarter than you, so I'm allowing him to help you out.
Thank you. Okay.
Tactician, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, RN, what you doing? It's new turn. RN, what you up to, mate?
I'm just looking at my spell list and trying to think.
Okay, actually, wait, no. Iran still has Dimension Door and he still has a turn coming up, right?
Yes.
Is his turn right now?
It's his turn right now.
Okay, in that case, it could just Dimension Door Link, or I could do the funny hot. I could do the funny hot.
I mean, I can also do another spell instead.
Or you can use Dimension Door and get the hell out of this canyon.
It might as well. Then I'll use Dimension Door. And I will. Who's next to me?
No one.
Nobody. I'll just take.
No one, not yet.
Just get
Okay.
out of here.
Okay. And with that,
Let's Dimension Door Link out of there.
the group.
It's like I just run into him and I'm all like, "Yeah, remember that part about not fighting him? Let's do that. Let's do that."
And currently, it is going to as you two bamf yourselves away. Hey, two individuals in the middle of the sky. Can you roll me stealth checks?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're currently falling over 200 feet in the air.
Nah, it's fine.
You said stealth?
Stealth.
9?
What'd you get? Hey, let me double check that you're good.
13. I got an 8.
13. Okay, alright, 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 okay. I gotta think.
Alright.
I gotta
Okay.
think.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Hey
Bark
Logan.
body
I got
on
two.
time.
Hey Logan, I have something to mention to you, by the way. I don't know if you remembered, but there is an ability that you do have. Hylia's guidance.
No, I don't remember that I have that. I'm dumb.
If you feel if you gain a level of exhaustion, you may choose to re-roll an ability check or attack roll.
Actually, can I do that? Because I don't want to be stuck with bad stealth right now.
Go ahead. You can try.
Let's see.
Yeah, before it's worse.
It's not gonna be worse if you don't say it, Bugman.
16 plus 7 is 23.
23. Okay, so currently 1323, correct?
Yeah.
1323. Currently, Shade, you just start to think of like, I wonder how I can get out of this. And then you look down, you're like, that thing is kind of looking right. It's kind of looking around right now. How am I gonna get out of here? Well, whoever those peons down there can probably distract them. They're gone.
Only got
And then
one
you-
option.
And now you're like, okay. All right, now what's the guy grappled onto me doing? Currently, you could feel his heartbeat in your leg. And you're like, he must be stressed. So now I gotta do something about this. Hey, is that a windmill? And you kind of fly behind it. You go, all right. You got the wind kind of take you, and you go fly behind a and you go fly behind a windmill. Ezio, you're kind of losing it right
shiny.
now, and as you're kind of like, okay, all right, I don't want to die today, and you start formulating a plan. As you feel like a tap on the side of your shoulder, you look up, and it's just that man who's carrying you. Just puts a finger up to his lips.
Yo would basically just stop thinking, just go quiet.
The creature shall roll a perception check. Can he beat a 13? Nope. No, he can't. All right. That's a
Creature is
12.
good at a lot of things. A perception check is not one of them, apparently.
Got a 12. So, as it looks around, looks up, looks down, looks all around, and wails into the night, and into the morning. And as you look, and then as the people from on top of the thing look down, you look over to the creature. Nari, you're on top of the bridge now, right?
Yeah, closer to like the side we were trying to get to.
All you hear. 1 second. Where is it?
Appointed time has been reached.
You hear that yet again, and finally, the creature leaves. Seems to do what you just did, and now it's gone.
I have no idea what that was. Oh god, Link.
Twilight and Nick went to bed. He can't take it. It looks like he can't.
Still
take it.
here.
No, it wasn't Nick. It was someone. It's something
It
else.
was a bot dying. It was a cardboard cutout.
Oh, I assume Nick died.
Yes, I am
No,
done.
still here.
Minerva just slowly lowers her bow like, the fuck was that thing?
I couldn't get a photo of it, unfortunately.
Oh, oh, okay, yeah, you can't get a photo. Great. As you kind of look over to Link, there's an immense amount of blood leaking from his left arm as the bones are currently stuck into it. He kind of like just kind of takes like 2 steps, and he goes unconscious.
Wait, me and
God dang it!
stayed on the ground now.
God's above.
You're
I
making
go
your
ahead
way out
and
at the
begin to
moment.
start heal. I begin to try to start healing him.
You
I'm
go
gonna
to
go use water of life.
yeah,
With
where you
what
gonna
water?
Where you gonna get the water?
I don't know. I'm gonna touch Nari. I don't know.
Wait, Nari has water on them?
I mean, I
Oh,
do. Thank you for asking,
Well, wait,
but
hold on. Everybody's sweaty. There we go.
Oh
You're gonna
my.
touch.
You're not
yes,
used to that.
Unfortunately, it is not a running body of water, so that does not work.
Oh, darn. Well,
So,
technically, everybody's a running body of water.
I'm
Oh
going
my
to
God.
I'm going to make you run into an early grave. Sorry, go on. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, Fishboy. What you up to?
I'm gonna be using Cure Wounds and start doing the healing on Link to try to at least.
You go place a hand onto Link and you cast Cure Wounds. How many hit points does he heal?
Let's try it.
Shade, you're making your way up. He's pretty heavy. It's gonna take a while.
How far is the drop?
You're kind of hitting 330 feet right now.
Never mind. God.
Ocho 8 HPOs.
Ocho HPO. Okay, alright. So Link heals 8 HP. And, okay, alright. So, with that, as you go and heal him, the wounds kind of begin to close around the bones that are stuck in him. And as that's going, the wounds begin to reopen again. First death save. 4. Got it. Alright.
Jeez.
There's my bad. That's Shadow's character. That's your character, Logan. You're fine. you took 45 damage, but you're fine. Where's Link?
Guys, a little help here.
Okay. Okay. All right.
What do you need?
I currently have a man dying in front.
There's bones stuck in his arm. He's currently not doing too hot.
And I'm not an expert in Hylian anatomy before anyone needs a reminder.
Healing word.
Yes, why didn't I think about that?
You yell healing word at him.
Assuming you're not asking
I have
me
healing
because
word.
I'm a rock.
I'm going to use it, is what I meant.
Go for it.
Spell, so yeah, I can use them.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. 1 sec.
Do it now.
Let me just get the
Um.
healing. All right.
Bless you.
It's 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. That's 8 health.
He heals 8 HP.
You have a 7 in your casting mod?
Yes, I do.
Are you sure that's not your spell attack bonus? Because it should just be your modifier.
I did the wrong modifier, yeah.
Okay, currently.
I was about to say.
The wounds around the bone still stuck. The wounds around the bone still stuck in his shoulder. Currently, as they, I'm thinking it's dude.
I think it's +4 on that.
It's your spellcasting mod. You cast through wisdom.
Bless you, Jesus, dude.
What's your wisdom mod, Nick? What's your wisdom mod, man?
Oh, +3, yeah, +3. So it's 4 health.
So that's 4 hit points. As the wounds begin to slowly close again, you see Nari. The same thing begins to happen again. The bones seem to be opening his wounds. It's gonna roll another death save.
Gonna go over. I'd like to try rolling medicine to see if I can remove these fucking bones from his shoulder.
That would be more of a, that'd be a strength check, but sure.
I'm gonna help.
And now Kyoji shows up.
I mean,
I don't know what the fuck.
I mean, I'm specifically trying to do this as a medical professional.
No, you are a medical professional. That's why I'm allowing you to roll a strength check.
No, you don't get it. That really hurts me, but...
Bro, I'm a medical professional, okay? I know what I'm doing. You look at the bones. I've never seen that before.
So, Kyoji, you're helping, you said?
Yep.
He rolls a medicine check.
Okay,
Oh, fuck you!
I guess I'll roll a medicine.
Medicine. Bot?
Okay,
In the
fine. Natural 20. Bot, let me fucking do that. And I wanted my medicine.
I know why you want medicine, Chris.
Never mind.
Okay, so as you three walk over to Link, currently Minerva, you're like, okay, so that bone is stuck in the right part of his arm. If I can just jangle that out, I should be able to get it. Kyoji, you kind of don't know what you're doing, so you're like, I mean, the bone's just stuck in him. If it's like anything like an arrow, you gotta break the part of the bone, then shove it through. Twilight, you just kind of kick him. You walk over, you're trying to kick the bone loose. You're like, I don't want to put my hands on that. I've already been messed up today. You can just go and kick it, and as you go and kick it, the bone kind of releases a cylindrical amount of energy. Each one of you takes 1 necrotic damage, and as that happens, your armor of Agathis activates, going and striking Link for roll me 1d10.
Hey,
Can I keep healing this whole time, or what?
You could try. You could
Like, I never said I was stopping.
You could certainly try.
Let's go for Cure Wounds level 3.
Minerva, it hurts like a bitch because it seems to be pulling it out, but you get one of the bones out of him. There's 2 more in. Kyoji, you kind of broke half the bone trying to get it out of him, but some of it's still left in him. Twilight, just did. You got a natural 1.
Apparently I kicked him.
You kick the bone trying to get it clear out. It's like, just fucking kick it. Doesn't matter.
Why?
I don't know. That was his decision.
You got a natural.
What do you mean? You were the one who did it?
No, he's the one who decided I should kick him.
You kicked the bone, dude. Like,
No, that's what you decided.
You got a natural 1.
I rolled a medicine check. Why would I kick the man? I'd just be like, what the fuck? I guess I don't know what I'm looking at. I'll just walk away.
Nick!
You decided I kicked the guy, so I kicked the guy.
Nick.
Let me counter you with this, Nick. Why the hell would I break my own sister's ribs?
He's not wrong.
My point
Because he decided it.
No, I didn't.
You get a bad roll, so he made a medical malpractice check.
That's how the game works, Nick. You just gotta roll it.
Bad, bad roll.
I don't know.
11, 10, 5.
And I
don't think
tried
that's
to heal
how it works.
18 with another Cure Wounds, Mike.
18 total? Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so 18. As it goes, the wounds begin to try and close around this bone structure yet again, and then they slowly begin to open, but they don't open to the point where he begins to bleed out again.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still slowly opening. You guys get another medicine check if you choose to.
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Minerva, now you can make your medicine check. You're like, damn, that shit's stuck in him. How am I gonna get this out?
Do I make another medicine check?
24!
If you choose to. If you choose to. Minerva, you kind of go and see the half-broken bone that Kyoji made, and you go, oh god, this fucking amateur. And you take out your flame halberd, and you go and jam it into the side of his wound, and then you see Link just kind of like tense up as much as you go. You turn the heat onto it to cauterize it the best you can, and yank the other side of it out. Kyoji, you go and look at it, and you're like, "Damn, that was cool. I want to do that."
Oh,
And
no.
You take up.
Oh,
your
no.
sword. You take a.
Wait, inspiration! I still have inspiration!
You take it from
It's
what?
your
kidding.
inspiration.
I'm kidding.
From
I'm
what?
He
kidding.
does have
I'm kidding.
inspiration.
From what, bro? You don't have. Listen. You don't have luck in this campaign. No more 10 pull. Anyway, you go take your beam sword.
Shut up! I still have inspiration. I still haven't used it yet.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. You take out your beam sword and you go.
See him drawing the katana and knowing his shitty practice.
You're a
Can I
little
try to
focused.
kick him away?
You're a little focused right now, Minerva. You're like, I need to make sure he doesn't bleed the fuck out. So like, you could try and stop him, but then I see you have disadvantage on your check.
Fine. I'll just keep going.
You're like, I'm a medical professional. Get out of my office.
Fucking amateur. What's up? What's up?
Amateurs.
How far are we from? How far are we?
From Link currently bleeding out in the middle of a bridge. About I say 20 feet.
Can I make it there?
If you want to swing off of Shade, try and use him as a pendulum.
Hmm.
Or you could just
Back.
ask him
No.
to fly you over.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, I was gonna
If you
say,
dash, Shade, if you dash, you can probably make it.
Yeah, sure.
So, Ezio would ask, so I never got your name, but could we fly me over to the person that's on the ground over there?
Sure, whatever.
Thank you.
Shade, as you're currently flying, you kind of go under it, and a little bit of blood hits you inside of your face. You're like, damn, bro, why is he? What the fuck, bro? Why is he bleeding out here, bro? What the fuck? And you kind of fly up, and then you notice that the individual. Can you roll me a history check first off, Shade? Ezio, you're easily able to jump off and get onto the side of the bridge.
Okay, then
You're
I'll
right,
do that.
You're right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
What do you wish to do? You still have your
All right.
action.
Okay, so did Kyoji's character already go through what he did?
He's going through it at the moment.
Okay, Ezio would tackle him and say, "What are you doing?"
Ow!
Can you roll me strength check?
All right.
Real quick, dirty.
Do you want me to roll a strength check too, or
Both of you.
okay?
And
cool.
go ahead, Logan.
Dirty 20.
That guy.
So according to most sources, you're wrong.
As you look into it,
This is dumb as shit.
as you look over to him, 21, and Kyoji.
Wait,
There's
it's like,
no way that says this.
wait, how does
I
that?
mean,
Plus 8.
that's my +8 and like my strength.
I didn't say athletics, I said strength.
Oh wait, it's not a saving throw.
No, strength. What's your strength mod?
Oh, right. I did it wrong. Let me try that again.
No,
No,
just
no.
subtract what extra you put in. What's your normal strength modifier?
It would be -4.
All right, so 17.
17. All right, go ahead, Kyoji. All right.
Oh, you definitely tackled me out of the way.
He was too excited about his inspiration.
I wish I had the NFL theme right now. I didn't prep it. Just bro, I shit you not. Like a defensive lineman, you see, there's like a defensive lineman, bro. There is an opening to go sack that quarterback. Homie, you fucking take that moment. You fucking break the line. You're like, I'm gonna beat that man's ass. Only thing is, you hit him a little too hard. He's going off the bridge.
Oh, fuck! Have a good time.
God damn it, guys!
Listen to me. You were going to stab him with a heated blade as
You could have grabbed my arm.
Kyoji, you could have grabbed my arm.
You could have grabbed my arm! I never learned how to read!
Like this whole time, like Bruno walking platforms across the bridge, just looking at everybody like.
You currently see Bruno just kind of like standing on air.
I'm the idiot. You're the idiot for doing this.
I'm sorry. This is the one who tried to stab someone who's injured with a heated blade while they're dying on the ground. Not me.
This is a blade of light.
Hey, yo, what the
just
fuck
saying
is
it's
going
funny.
on up here? Oh,
You look over to your right. Bruno's just standing on air.
it's like, Nope.
You've seen him do weirder stuff.
Yeah, literally.
And then you look back down. Kyoji's kind of falling. Kyoji, how are you gonna break your fall?
Paraglider.
Okay, paraglider. You take it out. You slowly float down to the ground.
No, I float to a wall.
You fall to a wall. You
Who's
go.
gonna
I have climbing feet, man.
You slowly go grapple onto the wall, and you're like, God, for fuck's sake! And you take out a little climbing knife that you have. You stab it into the wall. So just slowly climbing up the side of the cliff. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. But Minerva, currently with Link. Okay, so as you take that other bone out, you notice that his wounds begin to open a little bit more. He's gonna roll another death save.
Up to Etsy. I thought he fucking tackled me off, so he'd probably fall down too.
And he hit he hit you and he tackled you. He tackled you and let you go.
Okay.
He's putting get you to the ground, bro.
Well, he failed at it.
Oh shit. Okay, all right. So with Link, you notice that his wounds begin to open more, and a cough of blood is seen that goes out of him. Nari,
Jeez.
you you look over to him. You've seen a man go pale before. He's as white as the dude coming up, as white as the wings of the man who's just landing on the bridge beside of him. Link draws his final breath. He's dead. Life has left him. He stares off into the sun. Gone. Dead to rights.
What?
Ezio would look at him and then
No, come on!
and
Get
then say to
up!
himself, "No, this
my-
is my fault for trying to help a stranger."
Minerva, come on. There's got to be a pulse still, right?
Ezio would check for a pulse since he knows medicine.
Literally, if Minerva being the medical expert of the group, specifically with Rhinos and Hylians, she did go checking too, trying to see if there's anything.
There's blood in your face that he coughed up into you. Is there anything anybody wishes to do?
Ezio would basically say,
I mean, have I climbed up all the way yet?
You're still making your way up.
Okay.
Ezio would look at his hands and just say to himself, "Damn it, what have I done?"
No. Come on.
You
Please.
see the blue on his eye turn red for a minute, and then it would stay that way for a bit. And he'd walk the other direction, feeling some of the malice trying to take over him.
You go. You make your way
Wake
towards the
the
stable.
fuck up.
You go and like kind of shake him. You go and like kind of shake him, trying to go, trying to get him to go. Minerva, roll me a medicine check.
23.
There's only one thing you know how to do to keep a man stable for as long as you can. You don't know any magical ways. You don't know much that you can do. Only thing that you know is CPR. You go and try and break some of his ribs. That's the best that you got.
Like this, she
As I'm
just
saying-
you see her just to kind of wrap up her sleeves. There's only one thing I can do here. This might
Minerva?
hurt. This might hurt him. Be prepared for a lot of healing.
I immediately get ready to cast guidance on her to give her hand and continue to do so at every opportunity.
Roll an athletics check. RN, Kyoji's still making your way up. RN, Shade, what are you guys up to?
Who's rolling the athletics? check?
Chris, be sure to
You.
add
Okay.
add a guidance to it too.
RN, Shade, what are you up to? Currently, you're on top of the bridge, RN, and you're seeing all this go down. What do you wish to do?
Yep.
There's currently a man who's assumed dead on the ground.
True enough.
So Chris, you can add a D4 to each of them.
And Shade,
With the guy
With
bleeding
that-
out, can I detect if there's any
Wrong.
foul magic afoot on him?
So 15th.
the bones, for damn sure.
There is magic on the bones?
Correct. The bones that were currently kept opening his wounds.
Shade, you're looking over it. You're like, with that history check, remember you get a dirty 20. You look over to him and you're like, damn, that's familiar. And then you realize you're kind of looking. It's like, if you had a twin, that would be him.
Shade just looks down at the ground, looks at his hand, and then just sits.
Okay. So Chris, that's a 15?
Yeah.
You kind of go bang, 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 and you hear something go, and you just keep pumping as much as you can. Nari, roll me an intelligence check.
23.
You think about it for a moment. You look around the bridge. It seems that he's lost a lot of blood. The only thing that you know is you can try and restart his heart, sure, but he needs some form of fluids going through his veins to be able to restart his wounds. Be able to restart his heart. Words.
Any fluids?
Some form of fluids. Some that won't kill him. You don't know what kind of fluids Hylians have in their blood, but maybe something.
I have water?
Could work.
That's the closest fluid I have right now. Let's give it a shot.
Okay.
So you go, take out your flask. You go out and take out your decanter of water. What do you say?
Can I just take out my water skin and do that?
Yeah, sure. Take out your water
Since it has a
skin.
default setting.
Yeah, you take out your water skin. You kind of take it out. And you're like, guy, right, water skin. And you go and
Yeah.
you're a little bit panicked at the moment, seeing your father die, seeing your father like begin to, not breathe.
Oh.
A little concerning. You go over him. You lean down to him. Minerva's kind of like just shoving, like putting as much force as you can. The bridge around you is beginning to shake more and more as she's putting everything she has into this man's chest. You go and lean. You go and hold your water skin. Where do you wish to put the water?
Tell me what you said again, please.
Currently, Minerva's pressing as much as she can into him. At the moment, there is still a little. All the bones in his left side of his arm are gone, and he's currently bleeding out from there. And that's all you really know at the moment from your perception of you're just kind of like bug-eyed staring at him. What do you wish to do?
Let's try and put the water in where he's bleeding. Maybe bring it back.
Roll me a survival check with disadvantage, then. Minerva, another athletics check for me, please.
Can I use divination to talk to a god and see if they can give some insight on this?
Divination, you said?
Divination, yes.
You can certainly attempt to. Roll me a d10.
I got a 9, Mike.
9?
All right, Mike.
Yo.
Can Ezio walk back over to the bridge?
Sure.
At the moment? Okay, so he'd walk back over to the bridge. He would say to Nari, you need to know what kind of fluids Hylians need, right? Since you're trying the water skin, I presume.
Anything you know, please, just
I'll try.
help me save him.
I'll try. I'm gonna roll a history check to see what I need to.
We'll just roll me a history check.
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing that. Nari, with that 9, you kind of go and start pouring it into them, and kind of like your hands are kind of like horribly shaking, like you're like don't screw up, don't screw up, don't screw up, don't screw up, and you see the water beginning to like go from a steady stream to like a shaky form of droplets, and you're like, oh god, okay,
All right,
Mhm.
Minerva, seeing that, you're like, okay, I've got to work a little harder, but the bridge shaking begins to sway you more and more and more. It's getting a lot harder to keep a steady hand where you need it to go and not break the center part of his sternum or damage any of his internal organs. Ezio, you're thinking. You start thinking harder and harder and harder. You do know what can save Hylians. Usually it's blood from other creatures. Usually it's the blood from other creatures. You don't really know what blood can usually save people, but you also do know that malice can save people. That's what you are, and that's why you persist as you do.
Ezio would look at Nar and said, "Do you want me to save him by any means necessary? Are you sure you want that?"
Currently
Tell
been
me you're
about
sure.
It's been about 24 seconds since he died. I'm counting this as every single turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking is D&D talking. You can monologue for like hours, and it's only been like a turn.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Ezio would ask Nari, "Do you want me to save him? I have an idea, and it may not be good, but it'll work."
I know this is selfish, but this is all he's on. He's one of the few people I have left.
I'll take that as a yes then. You see Ezio put his hand on him and begin to try and use the malice to save him that's inside of him.
Burn your charge of the Malice's guidance for me, please.
All right.
And I'd like you to roll me a D100.
Malice's guidance.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm rolling it. Call higher or
Oh.
lower. Call higher or lower. It's your the first real gamble of the campaign. Link's death. I didn't plan for this. Okay, let's see. Higher or lower, Nano? It's all you.
Higher.
Higher. Okay. 71. 70 fucking 1. You're a lucky son of a bitch. You know
Jesus.
that?
Oh.
As you go, the malice inside of your head goes. Get my voice right. I'm gonna remember it. Got it. Greetings. You need me again, little one.
Yes. Please just do what you have to do, but save this man.
Save this man. Might as well. Your eye begins to glow an eerie red as you see, Nari, you see purple droplets of ichor begin to leak out of his eye. They slowly begin to make their way towards Shade first. Shade, you're looking at your hand at the moment. You look down again, and you look over towards the malice, and kind of like your eyes go from like just a look of confusion to just a little bit of rage, like hidden, contained rage, and the malice begins to make its way towards Angie Link, going up into his arm and pressing into his wound. It seems to form. It seems to begin. You just hear a searing sensation as it goes, and kind of sounds like, I guess, something frying would be the best way. I guess it sounds like that as it begins to press into him more and more, and he just lays inert.
Guys, you've cursed him, right?
What?
Those deals come with curses.
What are you talking about?
You don't know, it's fine.
I don't know. I just.
You
I
see
feel like
Ezio
you don't.
focusing at the moment.
Your eyes are kind of like one eye is just blatantly open, but it's covered by the hair, and the other eye is just shut. You kind of just continue to focus more and more. Hey, Kyoji, you've made it up to the top of the cliff. Let's go! And it's going back over to Minerva. Minerva, roll me a medicine check. I'm sorry. I had to save the mood.
Natural 20.
The color's coming back to his face. You don't know what the fuck that guy just did, but you get the feeling you could save him if you perform the best medicine check of your life.
Yeah.
And if you do, with this check, you get advantage.
Come on, Chris.
So I have to roll another medicine check.
This roll gives you advantage, and Kyoji, you're like, okay, all right. What the fuck happened? Is he bleeding? Link looks fine.
Fine.
That's 16.
Advantage.
That is
Advantage.
advantage.
Okay,
Because the other was a natural one.
If you got a 1 there, I'm like, he deserves to be dead. He deserves to be dead. He's not coming back. But as you go, you try and put pressure onto where the area is now. Your hand begins to kind of burn a little bit, but you're like, no, fuck it, this will be fine. And then you can't take your hand off and place the halberd onto him to put a weight onto his arm. And using leverage, you try and put as much pressure as you can to his shoulder. He's stable. At least think he's stable for now.
You see Ezio get up and just.
Ezio, you're kind of like, you're tired as shit right now. Your head is on fire. Like you can feel your heartbeat in your own head, and it kind of hurts to think right now.
Yeah, Ezio would just, he'd look up and you see his eyes roll in the back of his head and he'd just fall over on the bridge.
And you're gonna fall as he like kind of clangs onto the bridge. Nari, as you're seeing this, you're like, Link is fine, and then like your tail fin kind of slaps fucking Ezio back over to the right side, allowing him to stay on the bridge and not roll off.
Oh,
No,
I'll go ahead.
Take Link. I'll get Ezio there.
What do you call it? Once I'm sure that he's not gonna fall off, I go ahead and say, all right. And I'm going to carefully pick him up.
Okay.
No, you're just gonna throw him over your back and just go, let's go.
I mean, it's better that than doing a Kyoji and freaking breaking him off from his leg.
Linebacker tackle.
Fucking ripping the man in two. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could easily carry him. You're gonna drag him over. As they kind of go, you begin to make your way towards the stable to the best of your ability. With that, make your way in, sit your asses down, kind of. Shade, are you kind of keeping a pace with the group right now?
I'm trailing a little bit behind, but I am keeping pace.
Okay, you kind of trail a little bit behind. You kind of go in, sit down. Can you roll me a perception check, Shade?
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Sorry, we were rearranging things in my room.
That's alright. Don't worry
Ezio
about it.
fell over, right? I'm just gonna carry him off.
No.
He's nervous already on that.
Oh, okay.
Carry him off. Why did I read it as carrying him off the bridge?
I read that as carry him off to his early grave.
That's what I thought.
18 plus 4 is 22.
22. You look around. There seems to be a horse in one of the stable hedges that's currently looking at you. You've ridden horses before. Hell, you raised horses before. That horse looks oddly happy to see you. You've never seen that horse before, though.
I'm gonna walk over to the horse.
You make your way over. The horse immediately just kind of like presses its neck into you, and that kind of like tries to like rub its face against yours.
I'm just gonna return the affection.
You like start petting him. You haven't pet a horse in a while. Horse seems to like you, oddly enough. Okay, so with that, everybody, you kind of like reconvene. You put Link in like a bed. Kind of just like take everything in. Just like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck is going on? Who the fuck are these two?
So
Okay, so we need to reach a consensus. What the hell just happened? What's going on? Why was Link's wounds like not closing? And who?
Who the fuck
I
are
think,
these two?
honestly, to answer one of those, Sinai, I think the bones had something to do with that. They seemed to hurt as I tried to remove them. Just like a mild, what would you say, like a mild burn on the hand or something?
It's more of like you look at your skin where it was left over. You can see like almost as if like the oils were drained from your skin, leaving it horribly dry and craggy.
Yeah, you just see the dry spot in her hand where, yeah, that's not normal. But I think it's something to do with the bones. But let's start from the top with the newcomers. Hi, how are you? Glad everything. Glad none of you died, but so we know we're Erhan here, a little bit. You, Cloakman, I think. Who are you?
My name is Shade.
Shade. Ah, I see. Well, any idea what you were doing down in that pit?
My memory goes from falling into the pit, getting hit with a boulder, and then staring and not comprehending.
Okay, very fair enough. That is, I think that's pretty much anyone's initial reaction. Falling and getting hit by a boulder. Okay. What the fuck was that thing?
This is as good as mine.
Okay. No. Next time we see that thing, we do not get close enough to where it engages us, and we try to get a fucking picture of it to see if the slate has anything to say about it.
Well, I would say yes. I also pray to the gods that we don't have to run into that thing again.
Knowing our luck, we are most definitely going to encounter that or something similar again.
Given our luck, I wouldn't be surprised.
Alright. So, looks at the kind of passed out Ezio and the bedridden Link.
Ezio's not really passed out. The motherfucker is kind of holding what seems to be a cup of something to his head while drinking something else.
I mean, he did say himself that he fell backwards and collapsed.
No, he's up. No, he's up now. It seems that he can sit in the bed at the very least. He just can't move at all.
Okay, look at the two people in the beds. Well, I'm happy that he's stable. What the fuck happened there?
You mean what I did?
You take a sip. You take a sip of some wild berry juice. One of the ladies in the stable gave you, and you kind of like hold the ice up to your head. A cup of ice up to your head. It's taking a little minute to think.
What exactly just happened?
I saved Link, but God, my head. Give me a minute. Still recovering from that.
Okay.
Wow.
Let me rephrase it. Are there any side effects we should be looking for?
Side effects?
Well,
I don't
You're
need
not
to know
gonna
exactly what you did. I just need to know side effects.
Timur takes like a little book, asks for a pen, puts one knee over the other, and like a doctor's like, I need to know what his affliction is gonna be.
Yeah.
all right. So Ezio would clear his head and then say, "Well, you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say next, or what I did."
Alright. She moves over you to. Is there like a stool that she could drag over near to the fucking bed?
Yeah, sure. You can just take your.
Yeah.
You're sitting around a table. You just take your. You just like kind of like take. You like pick your stool up and like kind of like walk over there, put it down, sit down, same pose.
Since I'm assuming it's something you wouldn't want too many people knowing. Let's make it confidential then. Let's go from here.
Kyoji kind of makes
Alright.
his way with you as you're saying that.
No, I was already like leaning on like the bed.
Ezio would get up and start walking with Minerva to tell them.
What, are you going like behind the stable or something?
And they're sitting next to the bed of the fucking man who's like,
If it has to be the group confidentiality, that's fine, but just trying to make it to where we don't have everyone in the stable knowing.
Right.
Speaking of, is there anyone else on the stable right now besides the stable staff?
there's just a stable staff, few stable staff, and seems to be one man who's currently like at the ire of like Twilight Link. Twilight, you kind of look over. That's one of the people who saved you from drowning.
Yeah. Neat.
Currently, one of the men, he's currently talking about pasta again. It's like, I want to be drowned in my mama's pasta sauce. It was so good. Good into the ire of the one next to him. Just like, oh my god, yes, I know. I've heard this story. Like, he kind of takes out like a little list. I've heard this story 572 times in the
Yikes.
last 2 weeks. Stop talking about this. And the man kind of looks over to you, Twilight. Do you want to know about my mama's pasta sauce? You've heard this story a few times. Already.
No.
Oh, come on. Don't you want to be drowned in some pasta linguine, my friend? He kind of trails off.
I want you to be drowned in pasta linguine if you open your...
Just
Never mind. You have a lovely day.
See, I told you I could make some allies here. Maybe he'll be my customer one day. Come down to Goron City. Or, well, up. Come down to Goron City. You're gonna come and get you some of this. You're gonna come get some spicy linguine. The only place to get it.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll totally come by sometime.
Great.
That doesn't sound too bad.
He just gives like a very happy smile and kind of saunters off.
Right? There's plenty of places to get pasta linguine. Jesus.
Alright, so is everyone here? Especially need Nari to be here.
I'm here.
Shay, do you follow in with them, or do you kind of like just keep your distance?
I'm gonna follow simply because I recognize the malice, and I'm like, I know what that was.
Okay. Be like
All
a
right.
second opinion.
Alright. Alright, so
let's start from the top.
Like it is with the orphan juice.
So, how about you start with what exactly did you do?
you remember how I had 8 guardians, right? Fallen guardians.
Right.
I remember you
That's
suddenly
something
mentioning
mentioned
that
off air.
earlier this morning, yeah?
It was out of nowhere, but I remember.
Yep. Well, this is gonna
Did you
be.
cut it off in the quarters, or did you just shove it down your throat?
I don't remember the details. I guess they probably cut it into pieces, force fed it to me. But as I was saying, I used malice to fix Link's body. There's another being inside me that is is the source of my malice.
That's the same Ganon gunk that we found over in the divine back in Val.
It's also the reason why well.
That's the same Ganon gunk we found in the Varuda.
Hey, does anyone have anything that could be used as a muzzle?
Wait.
Thank you.
No, Nick,
Wait, that was funny.
other Nick couldn't take. He needs to reset.
Couldn't hear anything for like a minute. What's going on?
You're good. You're good.
That's the same. That's that same goopy stuff that we found on the Divine Beast, no?
Yeah. Well, it's more complicated than
I've known that it's supposed to be able to corrode stuff, and quite later, honestly, its main purpose is bodily harm.
Yeah, like I remember one time I tried to get close to one, and
That was part of Malice 101 in medical school.
It's also the reason why, as Ezio parts his eye, one of his eyes, and you see a guardian eye there, but it's red.
As he assumes that, you notice that the eye is just puffed up horribly, and around his eyelids, it's just straight purple, seeming to change be ever changing, almost like a weird jello.
I'm gonna have to check that out later because that doesn't look like. I don't think that looks like how you think it looks.
Well, no, it's not supposed to. I mean, you saw what I just did. It drained a lot out of me.
Okay.
It comes at a cost.
Yeah.
Pretty much me, Healing Link, cost something from me.
Alright.
then are you gonna be okay then? I mean, believe me when I say I'm thankful that you did everything you could for Link, but
some of the orphans' lives, including my own. It's nothing. The only side effect to it would be, well, you saw what happened to everyone else when they're afflicted by malice. If I get
is it
consumed,
always the same outcome?
well, if I get completely consumed, this body will no longer be mine. I won't even be the same person anymore.
Minerva just kind of holds up a finger, pulls out. Mike, just getting you okay with it? Is it okay if she just pulls out like frames of a pair of glasses, no lenses or anything, just the frame?
It's kind of bent on one side, by the way. It's like horribly bent on one side. Like one of the legs is just like, kind of like one of the legs like at a 90-degree angle, like going vertical.
She just looks at it like, oh god damn it, I landed on it wrong again.
You can snap it off and like shove it in as hard as you can. You put it on, you're like, okay, I'm ready to go, and it kind of like, and then it goes from like balancing on your head to balancing on your nose. One ear is on perfectly fine, the other leg is just like kind of fucked.
It's like, all right, yeah,
Mildly fucked.
Now, well, I may have learned some of what malice does to people in the class. They didn't go into detail, so any more details of what to look for it would be absolutely wonderful. She says as she starts going and writing in her journal.
Hmm?
Okay. You go and start jotting everything down. It's like you're jotting everything down, like just start thinking about it more. Roll me investigation.
Investigation? Oh, sweet. $22.
You go and you kind of give the basic inspection over Link and over to Ezio, like looking into his eye, like trying to be like, you're not really an optometrist, so it's kind of like, I'm not really used to this kind of thing. However, you're like, I can make it work. You can like give your best description that you can of like both of how the malice has changed people, listening to Ezio's description of how it can like fuck with someone's mental as best as it can. Like,
it's a
okay, so I gotta be a psychiatrist as well.
Yeah. Ezio would even give an example of what happened to Gyoji and why it happened on the mountain to explain further.
You kind of start listening to this and you're like, what? What is he talking about?
No, I can get it, but it's not like that. I'm just like,
No, what happened on the mountain? You're still like that. It's like a gap in your memory. You still can't remember it.
See, I would say if you'd like to see further changes, half my body is different. Like it's the same as the eye, but
So from that, you're saying it can make physical changes to the body as well.
yes and no, because most of the changes that came from me were from the Guardians being fed to me, turning me into some kind of hybrid. But the main changes would have to be mania of some kind, the personality, and then you have really bad tendencies, like tendency to kill someone for no reason at all. It could be anything.
Excuse me.
Violent tendencies.
I mean, when it's something called malice, so I feel
Yeah.
it's to be expected.
I just hold in all these desires and stuff like that to keep myself from being unstable. But the more I use this power, the more it costs me and the more I lose myself.
So it's, in a way, you could call it a high risk, high reward type thing.
Yes, exactly.
Hmm.
So the other personality moves out unless I lose control, which is why I try not to use that power completely every time I get the chance. Even though it may make me powerful, it is a really high risk for me.
Then,
Chance of
with you
losing-
saying that, are you feeling okay right now?
He'd look at you and all you'd see is a slight smile as he says, "My mind may be in another place, but I'll be able to manage."
By the way, the last side effect I wrote down right now is puffy purple eyes.
Question mark?
Yeah, with the question mark there, because she's not sure if that's a normal side effect. Alright, so...
And I guess another side effect would be changes to the body, like you said. I think you already have that written down, though.
Any specifics I should have mentioned to keep an eye out for?
Well, my reason my hair is completely white like this due to the malice, making me, let's not per se age, but lose pigmentation in my hair.
What did your hair used to look like?
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, just you see slight traces of blonde in his hair. It used to be blonde like Link's hair.
I just like look at his Ezio's hair and Link's hair, and then I try to just imagine him with blonde hair.
You want me a Constitution saving throw? No, I'm kidding.
Loss of hair pigment, maybe. By that logic, I'm assuming maybe your eye color could change too?
Yes,
I'll
it goes
keep that
from.
as a possibility.
Well, no, that's actually a thing. My eye that I'm covering changes between blue and red all the time. Sometimes purple if it's gone too far, like you see now.
You see her kind of scratch a part out and just write a confirmed version of it in.
Damn, bro, you gotta get more paper.
I'm gonna need to invest in another journal later. Alright, so bodily changes. We'll keep an eye out for more.
Would you like to know more, or is there anything else I can explain?
God damn you, I have to post a GIF for that now.
Would you like to know more?
Would you like to know more?
There you go. Session text. Yes, please.
Okay,
Sorry,
I feel
no
like
more
this
intense
one,
post.
this is conjecture.
Well, if I use the corruption completely, I can turn myself.
Mike, are you meaning that?
Hold on, hold on.
Oh, I use the corruption completely and try to take advantage of it to transform. I can turn my body into a somewhat fallen guardian hybrid with aspects of it.
Well,
Is that why you were able
not-
to do? Is that why you were able to do the whole? I like point at my eyes and then do like a straight line. Pew!
Yeah, it's the guardian laser. I can do that.
Well, it's not the first time I've seen malice. Either.
Alright, so that sounds more like a
Sor-
specific
Sorkin
change
is-
for you.
Whatever sort it is, made from malice.
Oh joy, that explains why the first time he met Link, he shot him directly in the chest.
Shoot him in the chest. I shot the snow.
No,
He shot
Sorkin.
you in the chest?
He shot Link in the chest. First meeting.
First meeting, he shot me in the leg.
And this was when he had woken up too. So, gesturing at Link for the when he had woken up part. So it's like, so I think you can imagine first time waking up in a while and that happens. It's not a fun time.
Yeah. I remember when he first saw it, he was like, "Guardian, I gotta go," and he just jumped down there and tried to get his sword.
But yeah, that sounds more like a specific change for you. So I'll keep that as a separate note.
Are you actually writing all this down too?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. Someone's being thorough.
I am being thorough. I am being in character. I pulled up Minerva's journal and everything.
Someone's a medical professional.
Let's go.
Someone has to be with this group.
Also, Mike, are we near where that corpse was originally?
Say it again.
Are we near where that corpse was originally?
You mean Link?
No, the thing that
He's talking about when we first ran into him before the bridge.
No, you're about a few hours away from there right now.
Okay.
Alright.
Other corpse.
Yes.
Alright, mark that with investigate further. Let's confirm the saves. Alright. Okay, so we're ability to transform into at least parts of you into that of a corrupted guardian. Gotcha.
This is all starting to fly a little bit out of my field of expertise, Minerva. I think I'm just gonna go with Kyoji and try to check on the other two.
I think, honestly, I'm thinking this is probably as far as we're gonna get with this right now. Is that the right assumption, Ezia?
Yeah, for now.
Alright. Then for now, just go ahead and rest. If you think of anything else, we'll talk more later.
Gotcha.
We'll just meet up in a little after about an hour or so to decide our next course of action.
I'm gonna get a bag of ice, put it on my face, and lay down.
We have ice.
I assume they have ice at the stable.
I mean, he had one earlier, so.
True.
Minerva will just mark the spot in her journal, take off the glasses frames, put both away, and she'll go with the rest of the group to deal with the newcomers more.
What do you call it? I'll start making my way over to him, but I'll do like a quick look over to Link just to see if he's still if he's breathing still.
Fucking barely.
I just like silently say, "Thank you for giving me a little bit more time."
Well,
and she, as you guys are walking, she looks at Nari. I'm gonna be real. I don't think we're getting a second chance like that again. Before he actually drops dead, fucking tell him. And then she keeps walking.
Shady's gonna look at Nari and go,
yeah.
"Can I ask you something?"
Aran will walk over to the link on the ground.
Yeah, what's up?
Sorry, Aaron, 2 seconds. Let them finish, and then you go.
Yeah, what is it?
It's hard managing like a lot of these things.
What was Zelda's
Not-
favorite fruit?
Sorry, say again?
What was Zelda's favorite fruit?
Zelda's favorite fruit? Well, Wait, you know what? I'm not gonna ask. Well, it was apples until,
It's still
somebody
apples.
think up for her. It was apples, but if you brought it up to her now, I don't think she'd look at it as fondly. Wait, but how do you know about the Princess of Hyrule? Most people haven't even. Most people would think she's dead.
She's not.
Yes, so we know that. How do you know
How do
that?
you know that?
She's just not.
Good to know. She's just not everybody.
Why
I
don't
will
you
fight you
have
back and drop you off that cliff.
I
You can
wouldn't
try.
I wouldn't be messing with the person that pretty much
Why don't you
saved
join
her.
me and my friends, where we could talk about exactly who everyone is and what's going on? I think we need to take a moment to reevaluate things.
Yeah.
But I would happily welcome you. For you did help my friend from falling down many feet at once. The least I can do is give you the time of day and figure things out.
The hell was that sound?
Currently, Shade, there is currently a little globule light that flies from under your cloak, going from behind the back of your neck and appearing right in front of your face.
Would I know what this is?
That's whatever thing that was journeying with Twilight. Apparently, it was with Shade the entire time.
Huh.
So that's
I guess-
where the little one went.
I guess Twilight's thing likes you.
Huh. I guess it's a confirmation?
Isn't that a fairy?
You know what that is.
That's a fairy. Why is there a fairy?
I couldn't
They
honestly.
following me from Lost Woods. We're following it. Great Deku Tree's dying.
Slowly
We're all
grab
sitting
Slade
around
and
talking. So,
I mean, what do you expect us to do? We have an injured at the moment.
slowly grab Slade and ask politely if I may take a photo of the creature.
Kind of. Let me persuasion check.
What's up?
Let me persuasion check.
Well, since
Persuasion. That is a.
walking over to the link that's injured, by the way.
Go ahead. What are you doing?
He is burning his 3 of his skill slots on cure wounds.
You go and begin to burn them into him. You can feel as the magic begins to go and burn as much as it can in. You feel the spells. You feel the weave as it goes, and you try and push it into him. It resounds right back into you. Seems not really working too well.
Well, I tried at least, hopefully, get rid of some of it, but...
The fairy looks over to you.
2 means yes. Okay. I go ahead and grab my slate and go. Say. I try to zoom in and say cheese.
Photo taken.
Shit. As he pulls that slate out, your eyes kind of go from like, man, Zelda's favorite fruit was apple. Okay, and then you look at the slate, and then your eyes kind of like, you kind of do a double take. You've only seen one of those in your entire time. Why does he have one? And why does it have the same voice yours does? Who the fuck are these people?
Ed is just currently laying on the bed, just ice on his face, relaxing at the moment, trying to regain some of his
What do
stamina.
you call it? Once we're all getting at like a table or something, I'm guessing, I'd like to go ahead and ask the stable hand if we could all have some drinks.
Sure. That'll be 10 rupees. Nick.
And what?
You don't have rupees.
Ezio would say, I'll pay for it.
Ezio, you don't have rupees.
Oh.
I'm
have
sorry,
gold.
I don't
I have
have
gold.
them. Do you not take, do you take gold here?
Gold? Why would you pay in
Yeah.
gold?
Gold. They take, it's the currency they use over at the stable on the east side.
Are you sure? Well, last time I checked, they used gold. Gold was never used besides by the Gerudo. And even then it's for flashy armaments and jewelry. Cool, I had some jewelry.
Can I do like a history check real quick?
Sure.
$14 on the status of currency in Hyrule.
It's been gold. It's been gold, silver, and copper ever since you could remember. Hell, even around the Rito area, they use gold, silver, and copper. You literally just bought clothes there. Not even 2 days ago. What is this about?
Okay, I don't really have any of these ruples that you're talking about.
You mean rupees?
Yeah, what he said.
Quick question, do I have rupees right now?
Yes, you do. You have 100.
I just put 10 on the table and go, it's fine.
Huh, thank you. And she kind of just scoops up the 10 green and goes, I'll have your drinks out in a minute. Kind of just saunters off.
Thanks, Shade. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
When they place those the rupees on the thing, Minerva just looks at them like, huh?
Those are if you look over to them, they're green crystals that are almost see-through. The last time, actually, Nari Minerva, roll me a history check.
I do remember something
one
like
of those
that, actually.
before.
Yeah, we've seen one of those.
Roll me a history check, see if you can recall.
Alright, Minerva, let's put our brains together.
17's better than I expected, honestly.
You've seen it in the last week, but with what's going on in the last week, your mind's kind of a blur. Nari, you remember it in particular. When you went underground and, well, after you died, well, a little bit after you died, trauma's kind of hitting you right now, but you kind of go past that. You begin to go a little bit past that. In the underground area, there seems to be strange crystalline deposits down there that leaked arcane energy. And as you went into the underground section of the Yiga village, in the top of the mountain, you remember the same arcane energy leaking there, and some people used to trade gems in there as well as gold.
Wait, so those are those gemstones that we saw underground and that the Yiga were using.
Shade, your ears kind of perk up at that. Ego, you fought Ego. You don't like Ego. That's my name right here. The hole gets deeper apparently.
Do I see their look of concern?
I don't know what. I'm just playing out their thoughts.
Minerva just has a hand up to her face, just like.
Shade's face
And we can't
turns into a veiled, like look of disgust, just like.
And
I think we have a lot we need to explain.
Well, we can't exactly go back to that village, that city, and ask, considering. Looks over at Kyoji. Certain someone had something that caused a cave in.
I just forgot. How the hell was I supposed to know that?
I mean, fair, but you also never had anyone take a look at it before. Well, magically take a look at it. My bad.
I can remember.
Sorry, say it again.
Rupees have been the currency my entire life.
Huh.
Wow.
I remember
Yeah.
finding something similar to one of those before, but I don't.
Well,
I've been alive for at least 100 years, and I haven't seen people use rupees.
You know, I'm gonna
Let's see,
say
for
this.
you in particular, it's a mix of the two. For the high end of the society, they use rupees. For the low end, they use gold.
I was. Can I say that?
Sure.
All right. As I would say, well, I've been around for a long time. It's a mix of both. High societies use rupees, and low-end societies use gold.
Oh.
Like, from what I remember, has anyone, like, from, like, royalty, like, ever, like, exchanged rupees, like, at the shops before?
Never. You've never.
Not even the prince?
Nope. You've never. You went into the royal armory. Not a rupee in sight.
That doesn't make sense to me, unless you're saying that the entire Zora royal family doesn't have access to rupees.
Well,
I
that's
find that
not
a
what
little hard to believe.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying back in my time, there was a mix of both, and there was two different societies that would use them. Now it's different. I think now they're more scarce.
It's about the same.
Remind me again
It's
how
never
many-
changed. Actually, it's about the same. Even to when the orphanage is about to get caved in, still about the same.
Actually, never mind. It's still about the same. I guess now it's a little weird though that there's not a single rupee in sight in Zora's domain, or in most places we've been, it's been gold, which is kind of strange to me. How it's not a mix of both.
That doesn't seem to.
Ezio,
I think we're getting a little derailed here. Why don't we?
Well, you're what?
Let me know the history.
I think we're getting a
I'll
little
give you some-
derailed
I'll
here.
give-
Why don't
I'll
we?
type you some history, depending on what you get.
Okay. Let me roll history.
Hey, go ahead. No, you guys can keep talking. I'm just gonna. I'm rolling history.
Mhm.
I'm gonna type it to him. So go ahead.
Okay, we're getting a little derailed here. Why don't we handle some introductions and then we can exchange tales as quickly as we can. Time is of the essence, after all.
All right.
You too, loud metallic individual.
Kind of looks over.
As he's just like chicken.
I have a name, you know.
Well, why
Hey,
don't you
Ron.
come to the table and then we can make some more formal introductions. I just like every time he's I cringe my ears.
Yeah, he's walking over now.
He goes and kind of like has it like squat in a chair.
Hey, Bugman, you coming?
I suppose.
Bruno, you just gonna sit there eating your apple, or you wanna converse?
This isn't an apple.
What is it? A pea rock?
I'm just holding a rock. You okay?
Is it good?
No, this is a regular rock. This is an eating rock. You should know the difference by now. And he just walks out of the room.
Listen. Bruno's a gourmet rock eater. Okay.
He has standards.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I studied under Goron Ramsay. You don't know.
I forgot about that joke.
God dang it.
Yeah, I do remember Goron's being really short.
Nick, there was a reason I had the Italian chef say Goron City in particular.
Oh my god.
I am doing world building right now, motherfucker. And I've been hinting at this for months.
It's fucking rock.
No, I'm sorry. I'm done interrupting. Continue.
Okay, come on. Alright, so I take it the group that's currently awake right now,
Is sitting.
I'll have a seat at the table.
Except for the one who walked out.
Mm.
Alright.
So I guess I feel like we should introduce ourselves.
Alright. You want me to go first?
Well,
Aran takes
I
a
mean,
seat.
if you want.
Or would you like me to?
Well, people are volunteering. I tell you, unless you want to go. God, well, there you go. I just said your name. I've now. And ow, my tongue! Ah.
God, every single form of mini malice.
It's a pleasure to meet you both. My name is Minerva. I hope we end up getting along rather than the opposite.
I'm sure we will.
I'm from a guild that used to be oriented in Rito Village, but Yiga burned it down. Yay.
Alright,
I'm just like waving. I'm just like fanning my tongue, trying to get it to calm down. Okay. Hey.
So,
That's the best.
while you're dealing with that, I'll just reintroduce myself since you didn't hear my name. Oran.
alright.
I come
Ron.
from the Goron. I do come from area of Gorons as well.
Okay.
You came from Death Mountain.
Not
You
Death
came from Death Mountain?
No.
Then where
One of the
exactly?
areas near that.
What are you like Minerva's were you in Minerva's old neighborhood?
No, I ended up going to one of the Goron villages when I was younger after my grandfather died. I went there with my sister.
Alright. Well,
Okay.
It's what I ended up picking up a bunch of different types of crafting.
Well,
Oh,
where am
hero
I?
crafts? Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, you can yes, go ahead.
I'm proficient with Sheikah tools and with Smith's tools as well, along with being handy with thieves' tools.
Oh. Well, you and Link would get along swimmingly if that's the case.
Well, I had to learn crafting there, otherwise I wouldn't have survived. So the heat there, you had to survive the heat.
True.
So
It's not exactly.
armor, yeah.
It's not exactly a haven.
Especially for a Hylian.
True. Oh, is that why you're wearing all that?
It's resistant to fire, so yes.
That makes sense. Interesting material, though.
And that's why it's making all that creaking sounds when I walk.
Sorry if you all called me for any
You're
reason.
okay.
You're alright.
I just went down for a couple of minutes. to blow
You're
my
okay.
nose because I couldn't stop sneezing.
Uh,
And I just found out I'm sneezing up blood.
Oh, you good?
I'm going to
Oh,
sleep.
Go to
yeah.
bed. Go to bed.
Yeah.
Do that,
Okay.
and maybe drink
maybe
some,
I
drink
got
some
work in the
water.
morning. And if this is anything serious, I might not have to work in the morning. Yay.
Maybe
By the way, I've counted. I've sneezed at least 20 times in a row.
Hey, yo.
seek
Take some
medical
tissue.
attention.
Take some
Yeah,
tissue and
take some medicine, dude.
take some tissue and shove it up your nose. See if you keep
That
sneezing.
is not helpful, Mike.
No, I'm dead serious.
Yeah, no, I'm with Mike. For the
Mike,
bleeding
just
part,
stop
at least.
For the bleeding, yeah.
No, my nose isn't bleeding. I'm sneezing up blood.
Oh no, now
Oh,
you go to the hospital.
from your lungs?
Yeah, I think,
Maybe.
homie,
Go to the doctor for the
go to
ER.
the doctor. Go to the ER, bro. Like dead ass.
Yeah,
Go to the
dead ass.
Yeah,
Go to the
actually, Nick.
ER.
Like
That's
Right
kind of
now?
serious.
Go to the ER.
I think you should wake
Yeah,
up
like
your
that.
dad.
I just
Well,
googled
I mean,
sneezing
it isn't red enough yet. It's kind of just like a
Nick,
jelly.
that sounds like
Actu-
actually dangerous.
Actually,
That
wait a
sounds
minute.
dangerous. Go to the
Is
ER.
it wet blood or dry blood?
Nick, I just googled sneezing blood, and it says go to the hospital. So you should probably go to the
Go
hospital.
to the hospital.
Did you
I
just?
think go to.
Is that really what it said?
I say
Yes.
the one thing is judge if it's wet or dry. I've sneezed up fucking dry blood and I was fine, but if it's wet, no, you need to go now. You
I
need to
mean, wet. It's kind of like a strawberry jam wet though.
go
Okay,
to the
you need to
hospital,
go to
bro.
the hospital, bro.
That's called.
Go to
Are
the
you
hospital. Go to
serious?
the hospital.
Go
It's the
to
middle of the
dude,
night. I don't
that's-
want to go to the hospital.
Dude, go
That
to
shit's
the
expensive.
Wake up
Dude.
your freaking dad and tell him, hey, I'm
He's
coughing
not
up blood.
home.
Go to the
I'm the
hospital.
only
Go
one
to
in the
the
house.
hospital right
Hey,
now.
guys,
That's not
guys,
good.
guys. One at a
You want
time.
me to just call 911?
No,
No,
not that.
No,
not
the
that.
ambulance is what came. Yeah,
You're
One, I can't drive a car.
Call a taxi.
Okay, how far are you away from like a medical place?
Well, I mean, the nearest medical place is Lakeland, but they don't really do house visits, and I'm pretty sure they're closed.
Call you. You know what?
We are.
You know what? Call your dad. Tell him everything. And
He's
see if he can
he's fucking 2 hours away.
He's not gonna come get you, bud. He's gonna tell you what to do.
Yeah, just call him and see.
Yeah.
And get his judge because we can only tell you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan. I'm gonna go see if he picks up.
Go call
Okay.
him.
Okay,
Man.
just
Okay.
yeah. If not,
No-
maybe
no
try
more
calling
cocaine,
your
okay? No more cocaine.
either that or try calling. I guess if he doesn't really pick up, try calling either your stepdad or your mom if that's the case.
Yeah,
do you
dude.
guys I don't know if you guys have like a information number. Like we have a 311 where we basically talk to like a nurse.
I think there's one like that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if you.
We don't-
I'm pretty sure 911 works for both
I wouldn't risk
hospital emergencies and.
There's a number.
One
that
is going to
you
call an
basically just
ambulance
ring.
before anything.
Yeah, they're gonna call
Yeah.
an ambulance. That's
Yeah.
like emergency. Like I'm dying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I've fallen
That's
and I
not
can't
true,
get up.
But
okay. I'm gonna go check with somebody.
I would dial 0 and ask for urgent care in your area.
Yeah.
The closest urgent. It's not like ambulance
Logan,
necessary,
can you do me a
but
favor and just Google and see if there is something in the states for
Michigan.
just for medical information. If there's like
Medical information, phone line.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no! I don't want to sneeze again. Stop.
Dude, go.
Dude,
go.
please
Call.
go,
Okay,
Nick, go, Nick, please.
Guys,
We'll message you if
don't
we
think-
find anything else. Just go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
I'll do
wait,
that.
healthcare.gov. I got a number. Healthcare.gov. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, except holidays. Okay, cool. Something.
Nick, you got a pencil or a note
I'm
taker you
just
can
gonna,
take on your phone?
I'm just gonna text it to him. Just gonna fucking.
Yeah,
I'm
do
an
that, do that.
artist. I'm an artist. Of course, I have a pencil.
Anyway,
Contact us 1-800-3118-2596. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Healthcare.gov. It's something. Okay, all right, Nick, go. Don't
Yeah,
don't
please,
sit here.
Nick, please.
Go,
We're worried
man.
about you.
Yeah, bro, if your lungs are filling with blood, you don't have time. You need to go.
don't tell him that, dude.
Like,
yeah, we don't want him
we don't
panicking.
want him panicking.
Don't say things you don't know. Just tell him to go.
Yeah.
Dude, it's an if. It's an if.
Yeah, but
You
still.
know.
Yeah.
Don't panic might make it worse. Stay calm.
Yeah.
Just take care of
Yeah,
it.
just stay calm.
It's not gonna help him. Telling him to stay calm. would
Raising a
make
heart
me-
rate will accelerate the rate in which his body is pumping blood.
Yeah, but the word "stay calm" makes me panic.
Don't
That's the worst
panic.
advice ever. Stay calm. Wait, there's something to panic about?
That's my brain.
Don't be a
Let it
dick.
go.
That's Mike's default thing, though.
Now go. Go.
Oh,
Nick,
good.
Nick, just
Oh,
go.
who's available? Oh, they're available. I'll be right back.
Nick, go. Go, motherfucker.
I'll do it.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. He's like,
How
every
long
guy-
Is he gonna be okay?
I honestly don't know.
Honestly, don't know.
It'll be fine. It's actually not very serious, but he should probably get it taken a look at.
Yeah, checked out at least, right?
Like, to be honest, he probably just burst a blood vessel somewhere in his nose.
Yeah,
But-
probably, and that's why I was
He's
trying to
actually
say
really
like,
stupid about it. So,
That's why I say, dude, call a fucking doctor. Call something. Because if you're bleeding from the nose, that's one thing. If you're sneezing blood, you don't know where it is. That's why they shove a tissue up your nose.
the reality too is he's an extremely stubborn person. So he just doesn't want to say. So that's why.
that's what I was trying to say. Like, all of us talking at once, we're not gonna help.
Guys, I'm saying, did you go? He didn't go.
I was trying to like basically say, guys, we gotta go one at a time because he's not gonna understand anything we're saying.
No, I get you, but it's just like, go. Leave. I was gonna
I
kick
get
him in
it.
a second. I was gonna kick him in a second. I'm
Like, he is
fucking
really
go.
stubborn, bro. I was like sitting here like,
Yeah,
Dude,
Mike,
I'm
if you kick him, he's just gonna come back.
I was gonna call him and say, "Fucking dumbass, get the fuck out of here. Call a medical professional. Tell them how you feel. They get paid for this."
When you say tell her how you feel, I'm thinking like,
Oh my God.
tell me how you living.
I've been like, I don't have very many friends, and sometimes I get cold at night, and
Oh my fucking God. My bed's kind of lonely. Jesus fucking Christ.
I haven't had a girlfriend in like 6 months. It's getting kind of depressing,
Fucking hell.
Friends
God.
left me, and I have nothing left. Like, my
I'm gonna be
family's
honest.
gone.
I'm gonna be honest. Do you guys want to keep going, or do you guys want to cut it here? Because I don't know if I can keep going after that. I
Yeah.
can
Well,
keep going after
Can
that.
we call it? And like, if you want, we can do some like off-screen introductions, or if not, maybe just do a whole RP introduction thing tomorrow next session.
Sure. If we don't have technical difficulties, my OBS was fucked up. That's my bad. All right, so ladies.
I
and
mean,
gentlemen,
good on
boys
you for sitting. Oh yeah, I'll let you finish.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm glad you guys stuck through here. Sorry, one of our players is having a. Oh my God, he's back! What the fuck? No, right now. We're done. Cut the recording. Cut the fucking episode.
So I called my